under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Aliens and the Kings.
Wait a second. Okay,
we've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
The old nigga.
Under the lights.
You already got a dub, sir. Don't get greedy.
First offering. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
I never know where to put my hands.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. A ball and 2 strikes.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something
pinpoint
above
pitching
the
is so fun when you're playing with somebody who's
swinging
good.
strikeout on the breaking ball. Willie Mays goes down for the first out of the game, and he'll step off and try again.
Yeah, try to get a little bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Try to get more accurate or vary my pitches
he
better.
Pops it up.
Get there. Get there. I didn't think you were close.
This is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up.
I'll take this one.
Right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. That'll bring up Hank Aaron. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Good job of up.
That's fat.
Breaking ball that time.
How
misses out of the
laying
zone.
off of that?
Right back in this at bat. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count still.
Early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3.
I was going to start hitting R2, so I couldn't line my pitch up right. I was ready. I was ready.
Now into the box,
no.
Jackie Robinson.
Let's go, Jackie.
They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
What you pitching?
The second baseman.
97.
Jackie.
Got everything.
Pitch on the way.
Robinson.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Good pitch.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Yeah, I was looking up.
Ready with another 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Just didn't believe it. Just didn't believe it.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Make him work. Make him work.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off.
Damn right. What an at bat. 10
and
pitches
will
back.
Find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
What an at bat to start.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here,
in front of it,
0-1.
No, that's a check swing, and he's one of the better swingers in the game, too. Crazy.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Next to stand in is Justin Turner. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone.
Yeah.
A feeble swing.
Sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
He froze him on the fastball there. Justin Turner becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Michael Brantley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 to Brantley.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
In there, a base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
The first baseman.
Get through.
Robinson on second. Brantley on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he is out on the tag. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Well hit the other way.
Just not getting inside. That could be Pedro's primary pitch.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That is good. The second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu in.
There we go. Get it inside.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is it. The first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
That.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
No, he's just not going to swing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
Right down the middle.
And this pitch is hit
right
foul
down
off
the
to
middle.
the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Right down the middle.
Left side,
My
but
goodness.
well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. Runner's on his way to third. And a step off. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I need to see something.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he grounds one briskly to short. Robinson at second base, and the inning comes to a close.
Maybe 1 or 2. Okay. A lot of baseball.
And digging in is the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now
a lot of
Kepler
baseball left.
one, carrying well.
A lot of baseball left. Smack that cow. They caught it. They caught it.
Was crushed.
Hey, let me sign that for you. Phoenix Moore first Diamond Dynasty. Well, I forgot what it's called.
Into the box now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
That just looked fatter than it
So
was.
steps Joey
I need PCI, more PCI.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Throw gets him 2 down.
All over that fastball. Starting to see him a little better.
So the next to bat will be Pedro Martinez.
I created him last year, by the way.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball
get
like
through
this
there.
pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the
And the throw to first
Get
is
through
there.
there.
The inning is over.
Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Tie that right up. Tie that right up.
And now, Steven Strasburg, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
See, people don't be doing this.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down.
Okay.
And
what is it? What is that?
Late, so
did he know that was going to happen?
Get him started here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Got to get it in because I know he's looking down.
Strasburg
Matter of fact,
gets his
watch
lead
this.
at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss.
No way. Watch the PCI. Show it. Show it. No way he got that up there.
First out.
No way he got it up there.
So stepping in is Jose Ramirez. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little
That's
taller
a hell of a
and keep that
curveball.
upper half a little bit more over him.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
I was so worried about getting it in, and I still didn't get it in. My goodness. That's getting it in. Thank you.
Ramirez.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Yeah,
Could have
I
been
put that up
3-1.
again on
Instead,
purpose.
it's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball is
Exactly where
it
he's
holds
looking
at 2-2.
for it. Let's try this.
From the stretch.
Yeah.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Fouled off.
We'll be ready for that.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 3-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle.
Hurry.
The throw to Robinson. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next, here is Hank Aaron.
Keep him out of
0-for-1
scoring
for
position.
him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So now to the plate, Jackie
committed an error?
Robinson. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch.
Second baseman, Jackie
Get through there.
Robinson.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Uh-oh, gotta make him pay.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make
Gotta
it
make
back
him
to
pay.
the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted down the line in left.
It's too late. It's too late.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Damn, I was even late on that ish.
Mays is
Crazy.
right there, 1 down.
It's crazy. I gotta get my eyes sped up.
So next to hit is
The
Justin
batter, number
Turner.
10.
He went down
Shortstop,
looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down
Nice
looking.
two-seamer.
Everybody does it, though. You'll have
Yeah,
a few
swung at
ABs
a
where you get
four-seamer.
completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-1 the count now. He's set, now the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Wow,
And
second is the one
away
where
now.
he made it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the throw to first will indeed.
Damn it, man.
It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. The outfielder, Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
I want to keep stuff out the
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
middle of the plate because I know that's all he's looking for is down middle. But I just know fastballs are so easy to hit in this game.
He's got it.
Away because people are so late.
First will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only
hate throwing fastballs away.
Side of the infield. One away.
Second baseman.
Next up, DJ LeMahieu.
You're supposed to be able to throw fastballs away.
And now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that
and
one. It's nothing
change-ups.
in one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. The pitch. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Drilled down the line.
Ooh, that's a lot of room
this will
over
be
there.
A foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
The first
Wait a
baseman,
minute.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Uh-oh. This might be a... Okay,
From
that's
the
him.
stretch,
That's
here's
him.
the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball
Hey, wait
1.
too long, you get a free fastball down the middle. Like that. Like that.
There's a base hit on the line.
Oh, your body like a snake, ma. Like that. Is this the guy who went deep? It is.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Woo.
As the first pitch
Thanks for
misses
having
to him, it's
discipline,
ball
Max.
1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That's wide, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 to him now. On the ground up the middle. The tag, and he is out. And safe, says the first base umpire.
They too casual in this game about fielding. It's
now
weird.
The plate here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
that was
grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result
All over
as his
it.
last at-bat right here.
Let me
The
get some
double
lift
play
on
is
it.
in order. Anything on the ground, the way this
Let me get some
defense
lift
is,
on it.
they could certainly roll
Now
too.
batting. Catcher.
At the plate, Joey Bart. As he
pitch.
takes a called
Good
strike
pitch.
on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate.
That's
so
in the
far.
gap.
Now a ball
It's not in the
slapped
gap.
hard the
It's not in the
opposite
gap.
way. Aaron
not in the gap.
is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Yeah, it's they fielding.
Into the box,
Oh,
Pedro
Now
Martinez.
batting.
2 men
The
on, 2 away here in
Damn.
the 4th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help
That's a good
himself.
pitch.
And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Damn,
Ground ball
boy.
out to the shortstop, Correa. And the inning will end.
Another
as they're
fizzled out
unable to
inning,
cash
man.
in with 2 outs.
Got to do better than that.
Correa now. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The shortstop.
The pitch.
That's a fat changeup. Oh, boy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a fat slider.
High in the air down the
What's
right
happening?
field line.
What happened to my pitches?
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't know how you...
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Grounded.
Why is the
down
catcher
the
not
line
going to
toward
get that?
third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady
You're
at
being
1-2.
weird.
Into the windup and the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Whoops.
Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I hate when people throw underside arms like that.
And Wilson
I can't do it.
Contreras digs in at the plate.
I can't do it.
First delivery to him.
Great pitch.
Looked like that
Great
one tied
pitch.
him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now a changeup in on the
I ain't
hands
mad
that
at it.
evens it at 1-1.
I ain't mad at it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Steven Strasburg.
Oh,
Comes in
okay. They
0 for
saying he
1
reached
the
on
day
an
thus
error.
far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman.
And now the first pitch.
Robinson.
Woo!
And
All over that,
falls
sir.
in for a solid base hit, his second
All
of the
over
night.
that. That slider
So the
was
leadoff man
flat.
reaches in their half of the 5th.
Jackie on again.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. Now he goes the other way.
Let's go.
And he got a
Let's
lot
go.
of it high and
Let's
deep
go.
to left center field.
You're going home.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. Robinson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
That could have been bad.
The batter, number 10.
Way to get it in.
Shortstop, Justin.
At the plate now, Justin Turner.
Yeah,
As
we'll
he
take one of
rips it
those.
on the
Thank
ground
you.
to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to
We're
score.
done.
Here's Michael Brantley. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him.
Brantley.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled
trouble.
a strike. Fastball just inside.
He's trying to keep it up.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation.
No, boy.
Great job at the plate to lay
Oh,
off a tough
boy.
pitch in a good spot.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll score
Yes,
the
sir.
runner from third as they'll open
Yes,
up a
sir.
3-1 lead.
Now batter, first baseman.
What we doing?
Ryan.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman.
Oh,
Hit weakly back to the
no.
mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, no.
Next to dig in, Max
Now
Kepler.
You got another one in your
Runner
Max?
scoring position with 2 gone. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. Great pitch.
Hit well down the left field line, but
That's a great
back into
pitch.
the crowd foul.
Damn.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly
Another
behind
good
0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Lots of hits given up, but so
change it
far
to the
no
outside
walks.
would have been pretty.
At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Drop it.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Goodness.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Ooh, way to get a
time, but he's
piece.
able to make contact and
Way to
another
get a
chance.
piece.
He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter.
Now to bat, Jose Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
So scared of that pitch. Change up away.
Though it looked more like a 6-3 ground.
Change up away is supposed to be a good pitch in baseball because they lean it on the fastball, but they be so late on the fastball that it's,
2 from him so far in this one.
if you get, they'll pull a change
First
up.
pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A bouncer up the middle.
It looked
Turner's
fat.
got it.
I know it did. It looked fat.
He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Hey, welcome back, sir.
Vladimir.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Chop on through there. Oh.
Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out
I
to
definitely
the other.
thought he got
1
through
away.
there. Wow.
Now it'll be Joey
The
Bart.
catcher.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, it was a fastball. Okay. I'm not mad. Just mad I missed it.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
Get through there. See, look at that. It's just not. That's dumb.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's dumb.
The batter. The pitcher.
Standing in now, Pedro Martinez. Down the
Play
third
ball.
baseline.
Okay.
Ramirez is up with it. 1 there. Relay to first in time.
Pedro's
Just
so
like that,
little.
this side is retired.
They got my nigga looking 5'7", 115.
The left.
You know what I'm saying?
Christian. Yellow.
Ready
This is a
with
bad
the first
pitch.
pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Left it up. I did
Now
leave
a
it up.
swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I did leave it up.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Juan Gonzalez?
Ready now is DJ LeMahieu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing
He
and a
actually
liner.
got me with that.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the
Hold the
afternoon.
button so I couldn't pitch.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Turner for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Next to hit, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Gallo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Yeah,
He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He recognized it late, everything. It was just bad. That was just bad.
His last at bat.
The second baseman
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Get down. Damn. I'm already pushing for second.
The 0-1 on its way. But an atom ball right to him for the first
Damn
out.
again, because I was already pushing for second.
Charlie Blackmon, he doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next.
He's one of the better contact hitters in the game. He gets overlooked because everybody just wants 90 overall and all of that.
And now Justin Turner. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ooh, that could have went either way.
Knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air down the right field line. Aaron is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Where is the pop?
Now here's the first offer.
Gotta take it because I didn't
Here's
get to
a
see
cold
his
strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Slider, fastball, sinker. Okay.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
You're going, buddy. You're going, so. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring
No, you're not.
position following
No,
the
you're not.
2-out double.
No, you're not. Zimmerman crushes lefties. Crushes
At the
them.
plate, Ryan Zimmerman.
Crushes them.
Mays waits on it.
Damn it.
He's got it,
Damn it.
and
I
that'll
missed
get him
that.
out of the jam. Harris.
The catcher, Wilson. Control.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I don't know what to start off with.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Yeah. That was a good pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Get there, baby. You got it. You got it. Get there.
Foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
Ooh, sit him
Maybe
down.
expect a fastball on this next one.
And
good
he
call.
struck
Good
him
call.
out.
Good
The
call.
10th victim set down on
call.
strikes thus far.
May.
First pitch on its way. Willie Mays is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A ball and a strike now.
It's dirty.
The
This
1-1.
combination's dirty. That combination's dirty.
2 out, nobody on.
Let's extend him. Let's see if he'll chase.
This
Okay,
is hit
we'll
high
take
in the
it.
air out toward left center.
We'll take it.
Kepler's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
The center fielder,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Kepler.
Whew, that thing shifted. Damn it.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance
go.
for some important insurance here to
Here
kick
we
off
go.
the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
To the plate now,
third baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll watch one miss
If I could
down
put
left
runs
for
on the
a
board,
ball,
I'm definitely going to
1-0.
let him.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a
boy.
hybrid in between
Oh,
a big-time
boy.
old-school curveball and a nasty slider that
No.
goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there.
No way. You got to walk him. You got to walk him.
If you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
LeMahieu's got it.
Dumb.
And
Just
that's
dumb.
out number 1.
Dumb on my behalf. There's no double play here, so.
First pitch on its way.
Something up.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs.
Damn.
This is certainly
A high
one of them.
curveball. We got to
Kepler,
crush
the
that.
runner at third. Guerrero is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fastball.
This is on the ground over to first.
That was ball
And he
4.
is out
Damn.
on tag.
Ball 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jackie Robinson
That was
on the
ball
night. He's
4.
2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the AB on its way.
What was my swing timing? A little early?
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Get through there.
Sent on
Get
the
through
ground
there.
out to second.
Yes, sir.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
That's
And
all
the
Jackie
score is the
Robinson
runner
did.
from third, and it's a 4-1
Just
game.
delivering.
At the plate now, Charlie Blackmon as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Pitch popped up.
Get out of play.
Has room in
Get
foul
out of
territory,
play.
and that retires the side.
Damn.
Now at the plate, Hank Aaron. No hits in 3 tries
Never
so
tried this
far.
yet.
He's struck out once.
There we
there,
go.
and it's
Ooh,
0-1.
that is gross.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
A swing and a ground
That's gonna
ball
look
to
at
third.
this.
A barehanded pickup. Not
Something's
in
wrong with the
time.
fielding in this game.
Outstanding effort, but
My
he
guy
can't
just
get
stood-
the out.
stood
So
there
there'll
and
be a
watched
runner
that.
aboard with 1 gone. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back.
I hate to do it, big dog. But keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Keep up the good work.
That's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff.
That's
Stuff is
hanging.
obviously the important
Oh,
key to being dominant on
my.
the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike.
Yeah, he trying to cheese me. Look. And they may add through a fat one too. It didn't make me do it.
And now this crowd, a bit over
I threw a
30,000
fat one.
strong, comes to their feet. Line to the right side.
That's crazy.
in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Your
Taylor
attention,
Rogers
please.
takes the ball now in
Now,
inning number 9, looking to
Taylor.
close the door. Into the box, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Try to
He
get
could
used to
really
somebody
use a
else's.
knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Try to get used to
Close,
somebody
it's
else's.
2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
His heater's got some.
And he strikes him out to end it here. As
Oh,
they were
my
able to get
goodness.
the possible tying run to the plate, but could not
Had to
cash
make
in.
it. Had to
We
make
had
it
two
something, didn't I?
spring training division teams
That's a
going
dub.
after this one. Pretty much an
That's a
even
dub.
matchup on paper, but in the end, these guys come out on
Pedro
top
had
and
11 or
get a
12 or
well-earned
something
victory.
like that.
4-1 finish
Went 8
in
and 2/3.
this evening's game. The Kings used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Sit man, first dub. It's Now You Be So Gaming Up Phoenix. It's MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty. My first, I'm going to be undefeated. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? My mic, did it cut off yet? If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I appreciate the love, support. Now you do so gaming.